what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. I'm Daniel Saludo, along with Andrew Chang here. We are taking you through now the late afternoon games for Week 4 of the 2020 NFL season, and we start with the New York Giants taking on the LA Rams. LA is the favorite here at the big number of minus 13.5. It took me so long to figure out, is this really 13.5? Had to blink like 20 times to make sure it was 13.5, and it is.
Dude.
I know. We'll get into that. And your total is 48. So New York gets teased all the way up to 19.5, and the LA Rams get teased down to 7.5. Your over gets teased down to 42, and your under gets teased up to 54. So can you tell me why you would think that the Rams should be almost 2 touchdown favorites?
Because the Giants suck. That's why.
Like as bad as Washington versus Baltimore?
I can't wrap my head around that. I feel that Washington... Oh, God. How can I say this? Washington is, I will say, is a better team than the New York Jets. But that's just saying that the poo I had yesterday is better than the poo I had today. They're all just... They're terrible. They're terrible. I don't know how this came to be. The numbers aren't really making sense. I think they're basing it off of what they did against a San Fran team that was literally just playing on its last legs.
Yeah.
And they just couldn't. They couldn't do it.
They put up 9 points.
9 points against, obvious
Third string San Francisco, Nick Mullins led
San
Francisco team.
I don't have a problem with this line.
Okay. Waiting for the butt. Or am I the one who's got the butt?
I think you're the one who's got the butt.
Okay, yeah, because I know the Rams are good, but man, that's a lot of points.
I was going to get to that.
I mean, because I felt comfortable in the Baltimore game being like, yeah, Baltimore tease it down to 8. That's not a problem. Here, I'm like, the Rams could just, squeak by with like a field goal win if they just, if they're ahead enough in the fourth quarter. They're up like 10 points and they let a touchdown go in, then they recover the onside kick.
Honestly,
that backdoor cover is like, oh man.
But how are the Giants going to score? I mean, that Rams defense is a decent defense.
Yeah, it's decent. It's
right?
decent.
And who did they play? San Fran. I mean, they had injuries on San Fran defense too. They're just terrible. But for me, I don't think that they have the pass rushers like Aaron Donald. I mean, dude, that guy's an animal. Yeah. So I actually think I give the edge to the Rams defense instead of the San Fran defense at the time. Mm-hmm. Right now, for Week 4 of the 2020 season. But now that I'm looking at it, dude, 19.5. Dude, I got off of 20 for Baltimore and Washington. I think where I'm getting this from you because the Rams aren't as good as the Ravens, obviously. Right? So is that line justified? And I would kind of stay away from this game, but if I had to pick, yeah, I would lean the Rams,
So you're leaning Rams minus 7.5 in this?
Yeah.
You like them by more than a touchdown. All right.
The Giants suck, dude.
I agree with that, but I feel like there's more of a chance that there's a backdoor that the Giants can keep not the game close, but they'll keep it close enough to where they can get by with a touchdown.
Just remember what happened when we bet a New York Giants teaser.
I know.
I'm telling you, bro.
Don't remind me of that.
I have to remind you. That's my job as your co-host and America's best value co-host right here. I would stay away from this game.
I'm gonna put that.
Dude, the Giants are terrible.
I don't know why. I still have faith in Danny Dimes somehow, even with all this. But
probably because he shares a great name with you. That's about it. Evan Ingram's great trash on my fantasy. About to dump him. I'm pretty sure.
I know the Giants are bad, but are they like 19.5 points that bad? No, I don't think so.
They were 12.5 points that bad. Against who did they play?
Last week, the Niners. Yeah, I know.
Right. which had nobody on there.
But you look at the first two games, and they covered the spread pretty closely in the first two games against the Steelers and the Chicago Bears.
Well, first of all, that was the Bears. They don't count. Even though Mitch Trubisky, did he win that one?
Yeah.
Oh, surprising.
He almost gave the game away, actually.
Yeah. And then Ben Roethlisberger. Hey,
yeah,
dude.
New York covered both of those spreads. Not just the teaser line. They both covered both of the spreads. And that second game was without Barkley. So, I mean, the Rams are good, but are they over a touchdown good? I worry. I think they are, but I don't have like full confidence that they can cover it straight up.
Okay. And I feel that from you. I understand the doubt. I understand the reasoning, but at the same time, I'm done. I'm done with any New York team, to be honest. The Giants, the Jets, whatever. It's a wrap.
So if you like the Rams, are you kind of looking at the totals? Do you like the over 42 or the under 54 more?
I think I like the under more.
I think I do too, because the Rams in the end still want to run the ball a lot, and I think it'll be enough to keep the game under 54.
Right. And seeing that...
And the Giants, of course, struggle to score.
They just can't score. I don't understand. I mean, they can score field goals, but they just can't.
Touchdowns, getting Teddy's
zone.
in there are pretty difficult
Yeah.
for them. But, okay, so we have quite a big difference of opinion on this. So Andrew likes the Rams, -7.5 teaser. I prefer the Giants, plus 19.5. I just don't see the Giants losing by 19.5 points. That's just me.
I mean, honestly, this could just fall right in the middle. I mean, it could just be 2 touchdowns, like
14.
That
it could be
the
14.
Giants lose to. So, I mean, I just don't know. Like, in Danny's defense, when you take those points, like, dude, I've got 20 points to play with, almost. Like, what, 18.5 or 19? Whatever. Well, let's call it like an even 20 points. And you're just like, wow, like I got a lot of room to deal with. That's almost 3 touchdowns. And are the Rams that good to lead by 3 touchdowns? No. I don't think so. But is New York that bad to let them do that?
Maybe.
I think so. For sure. Maybe. That they're just terrible. So I'm sticking with the Rams on this one.
Right.
And hopefully Robert Woods will get me.
Of course. Fantasy is always on the doorstep for you too.
That's right.
Yeah, it's important for you. We both need wins.
And Evan Ingram, if you don't do anything this game for Danny,
you didn't start him.
You're out.
You're not starting him.
I'm gonna get rid of that fool. Trust me, it's been garbage.
It's all good. But until the next video coming up, Andrew Chang over here on my right. I'm Daniel Saludo. Don't forget, if you like the info you got in this, all the information that you get, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you are up to date with all of our content that's coming in the near future. And of course, if you got something to say about this game or betting this game, let us know in the comments. We always like seeing it. I'm happy to respond. Andrew even will sometimes respond to it as well.
Yeah,
and we'll get to it, and it helps the algorithm as well. So even if it's negative, if you think we're totally wrong, let us know. And we may, you may throw out some information that we may not have thought about. But until the next video, make sure you get your bets in. Of course, don't forget to be a tease.